With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go, D. Mike, check 33. 33.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
You ready? Shift. Watch the shift. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check safety, check safety. Big ass, big up. Shift, shift. Come on.
Back to it after the pick 6. Vick dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The sacked by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Joseph on the tackle. It's second down.
Ready, set. 3, boom. You better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break. Check it backer, check it backer. You go tank. You got tank. What? You got tank right there.
Looking to throw on second down. Vick flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Mike, check 33. 33. I got you.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Here we
check 30.
On third down, Vic. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First down, Carolina.
Ready. 70 ending. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike, check 33.
Vic now from the 50. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
33. Target.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike.
On second down, Vic again. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Panthers.
Here we go. Set. 91.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Forced out to his left. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one.
To me, that's a terrific run on first and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal? They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. Taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Right. Check 52 to mine. Okay? Jim.
On first and 10, here's Vic. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They just get the play off. Now Vic eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Everyone got 4.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. Give him 32 on the play.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
Mike check 33. 33.
And watch the delay.
Vic operating on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
52's the mic.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Vic now after the fumble recovery. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
He's coming, he's coming. He's into it quicker.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mike, 33. Tackles.
Hey, check. 3, check like 33.
Coming. Mike, check 33. I'm coming after you.
Well, this time they'll throw it with Vic. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And down to the 27-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. I'm on.
On 1st and 10, Vic. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss, 27 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. First down, Vic. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Big hold of the 30, and he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right check 33. 33. 6-man.
On first down, Vick. And that's complete to McCaffrey. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, check like 33.
Vick now. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. Fresh now. Fresh lead. Watch twist. Watch twist.
To throw again. Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Here we go. Mike check 33. 33. You gonna get this one? You think you gonna get this?
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Silver. Mike check 33. 33. Watch this.
Hey, check Mike 33.
3rd and long for Vick. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try it.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, Vick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Man open, it's Moss, complete. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Let's go.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Mike check 33. 33. Hey, it's just me and you.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
First down, Panthers.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
On the carry, it's Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Wild Bill. New Mike 52.
Vick to throw it. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
On 3rd down, Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Throwing on first down. Vick buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, it's Jackson. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, Vick. And this will be incomplete. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And a Panther first down.
Here we go. Here we go again.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Mike check 33. 33.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
On first and 10, Vick. That one complete to Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Vick being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I got one. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Too little, Captain.
Here's Michael Vick. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Panthers.
Shit, 33. I'm going to come back to you.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Switch it.
49-yard line.
Go. Motion.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
On 2nd and 9. Vick dancing to his left. Going deep. This is caught inside the 15.
Here we go.
A gain of 37.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Vick. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Vick. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Vick. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Squeeze, double up. Mike, check 33. 33.
They can't hang with us. Hey, check Mike 33.
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Vic to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Mike, check 33.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
From the red zone now, Vic forced out to his left. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the